जय श्री सुमंगल काव्यधारी श्री राधा ब्रह्मधारी जी की जय। जय श्री रघुनाथ मदन जी की जय। नित्य लीला वैष्णव विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सदस्य श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत श्रवण श्री महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला वैष्णव विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत श्रवण श्री महाराज की जय। श्री रूपानुग गुरुवर्ग की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। वदि पावन नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। सच्चिदानंद प्रभु की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। महा दवदसी व्रत की स्वामी गुरु भक्त गुरु प्रणाम। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्से हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपीशकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी ओम वृंदावै तुलसी देवै प्रिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्तवत्यै नमो भक्तादीना अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्ताश्च नानादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्नं वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं भजामि राधां अरविन्दनेत्रं स्मरामि राधां मधुरस्मितास्यं वदामि राधां करुणावराद्रां ततो मम नास्ति गतिर्न श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मध्य गुरुपाद पद्म नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर।
My obeisances to my Gurudev, Srila Vamanadeva Bhagavan marriage, and Nitya Pavishta, Om Vishnupada Srila Srila Goswami marriage. For my obeisances to them.
एवं उपस्थित समस्त वैष्णव मातृवृंद, गौरव सज्जन वृंद, हरि कथा पिपासु सत्रिगुण सभियों के चरण कमलों में मेरा यथायथ प्रणाम स्वीकार। आज अतीब सुंदर पवित्र दिवस।
Today is a very beautiful, auspicious day, very auspicious day.
क्योंकि आज
because today
महा दvadasi व्रत
is the Maha dvadasi fast that we are following, and also is also the appearance day of Shri Vamanadeva. It's also called Vamanadeva. And the third reason today is also the appearance day of Shri Jiva Goswami. So this happens only after many years, that these 3 days are all together. We usually have Ekadashi before Vaman Dvadashi, but this year it was a coincidence that Dvadashi is with Ekadashi, and also Trayodasi is also somehow is partly with Dvadashi. So today we are following this very auspicious day, and that's why it's called Maha Dvadashi. It is said when Ekadashi is connected to Dvadashi, and also the Trayodasi, that is the 13th day, it is considered Maha Dvadashi. This is how the Vaishnavas consider it. But the Mayavadis cannot understand it, even if we explain to them thousands of times. But in Hari Bhakti Vilas, how do we follow Maha Dvadashi? What is Maha Dvadashi? All this is mentioned in Hari Bhakti Vilas. Today, since morning, we have been discussing the glories of Ekadashi. Even also in the morning, we had some discussion. Today we had Hari Katha throughout the day. Since morning. After Mangalarati, we had Gita class for an hour. Then we had Hari Katha about Ekadashi from 12:30 in the noon until 1:30. Then we had again in the evening from 6:30 until 7:30 or 8. And now we have again the Hari Katha starting from 8:30. So we're very lucky. We're going to hear about Vamanadeva now. Krishna had told about Vamanadeva to Devaki and Vasudeva as soon as he was appeared. When Devaki and Vasudeva were praying in Satyayug, they were performing austerities during Satyayug. They had different names and they were in a different birth at that time. They perform austerities for thousands of years to have Bhagavan Vishnu as their son. Then after thousands of years of austerities, Bhagavan Vishnu appeared and appeared before them. When Lord Vishnu appeared before Devaki and Vasudeva, they requested him, please give us a son like you. Bhagavan Vishnu said, it's not possible to have a son like me because I'm just one. There's no other like me. It's not possible. However, since you have performed such great austerities, so I'm very satisfied with your austerities and very happy. It's not possible to have someone like me, but I will be your son in all 3 ages, in all 3 following ages. And I will remind you that I am that Vishnu, that for who you perform such great austerities. After saying this, Lord Vishnu disappeared. After that, Vishnu himself, he appeared as Prishti Garva in Satyayug. And in the 3rd time, Lord himself appeared as the son of Kashyap and Aditi as Vamanadeva. The same Prishti and Sutapa. The same Prishti and Sutapa appeared and Kashyap and Aditi. And as their son, Lord appeared as Vamanadeva. So Aditi and Kashyap were Vasudeva and Devaki. In the 3rd age, they were born as Kashyap and Aditi, and Vishnu as Vaman. And the other time, Vishnu appeared as Krishna from Devaki's womb. From her womb, he appeared as Lord Narayan with Shankha and Chakra, and told them, please have my darshan, as I promised you that I'll appear as your son. This is me as your son, and this would be my last appearance as your son. First, I was born as Prishtiva, 2nd time as Vaman, and now 3rd time. Now when you are Devaki and Vasudeva, I am born as your son, that the whole world will call me Vasudeva Krishna or Vasudeva. Please have my darshan as Narayan that you perform austerities for. So Krishna appeared, so Lord Vishnu appeared as Narayan before Devaki and Vasudeva in the prison of Kansa. So now I'm going to tell you about Vamanadeva in brief. For infinite time, there has always been fight between the demons and the demigods. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan is telling Arjun, there are two kind of people in this world. They have two nature. There are two kind of people in this world. One with demonic nature and the other one with Deva nature, which is like demigods. We also have two demons in our head, in our mind. One is bad and one is good. There's one demon in our head, and there's one good one in our head. The people who are good natured, they're called sattvic people, and the people who are not, and the people who have rajasic and tamasic habit, they're called people with demonic nature. There was a conclusion that those who are Vishnu's devotees, they have Satgun. And those who are the opposite to it, Devtas are the ones who have sattvic nature. They perform good deeds. They do pious activities. And what is asur bhav? Those who are indulged in kam and krodh, giving pain and torturing others, stealing things from others. It's all asur bhav. It's tamasic. Food. The way somebody's nature is, that's how they eat, that's how they behave, that's how they go around. The people who are sattvic, they have their kind of way of being. The tamasic and rajasic people, they consume meat, they consume garlic, onions. All this is tamasic. That is why we should not eat garlic or onions or meat or alcohol. It's all tamasic. It's asuric. The demons, they consume alcohol. They consume alcohol. In this world we see a lot of people do that. All this is tamasic and demonic. It increases the lust and anger. The more anger and lust is there, the more destruction there will be. When a man is drunk, he fights at his home, beats children or wife, and just argues non-stop. That is why Bhagavan has said in Gita, you should have Sadgun, you should have the qualities. If we don't have the good habits, if we don't have that nature, the good nature, then we cannot worship the Lord. We cannot perform archan to Thakurji if we're drunk or eating meat. If somebody's drunk, how can they perform archan to Thakurji? They will just fall unconscious out of intoxication. That is why it's mentioned in the Shastras that be in the sattvic mode. try to get rid of the tamasic and rajasic mode. Now we are going to hear about the Hari Katha of Bali Maharaj, who's the guru of the demons and of the demigods. Shukracharya is the guru of demons, and Brihaspati is the guru of demigods. So how a person is, that's the kind of guru the person gets. If somebody has Dev Bhav, they will get a good guru. If somebody has demonic nature, they will not get a good guru. The Guru Brihaspati and the Ashura's guru is Shukracharya. But sometimes we see if we have less nishtha for Guru, then the demons come and attack. When we do not have strong faith in Guru, we should not have any offense towards Guru. Sometimes Indra or other demigods, when they're not following their Guru properly, then the demons become powerful, and then they easily get attacked demigods and beat them up and defeat them, only when they don't have strong faith in Guru. This has been going on since forever, since the beginning, since eternity. Because the father of Asuras and Devatas is the same. That is Kashyap. But the mothers are different. So he had two wives, Diti and Aditi. Diti's sons are Asuras, and Aditi's sons are demigods. So this is how the nature is also confirmed. Like how in Gurudev's Bhajanasya, it is said that mother's nature is transferred into son, and father's nature is transferred into the daughter. It's natural. That's why mother's nature is into the son, and the daughters are like their father. It's natural. It's been since the beginning. But it's not important that all the qualities of the mother will be in the son, or all the qualities of the father will be in the daughter. But somehow it happens. That's why we say Yashoda Nandan, because all the qualities that Yashoda Maya has are in Krishna. But it's not important that it will always be. However, it is usually possible, so no need to doubt it. But we see that the nature of Aditi is also present in the demigods, and the nature of Diti is also is present in the demons. And since the beginning, they have been fighting with each other. I tell you one story from Puran. We have very little time. You know a lot of the kathas, but once once men, demons and demigods approached Brahmaji. They complained, "Oh Father, you created all of us, all three of us. Brahmaji created the humans, he created the demigods, he created the demons. So he is the one who has created. So he gave everything to the demigods. You gave them the heaven. You gave men the earth. What do you give to the demons? Nothing. You give them nothing. We are three sons. We're like brothers. You gave the heavenly planets to the demigods. You gave the mundane planets to the men. But you gave us nothing. So that's why these demons, they sometimes attack the mundane planets, sometimes they attack the heavenly planets. So they asked Brahma, you gave them such a higher planet to the demigods, all the heavenly planets, but you gave nothing to demons. Why? And you gave the mundane planets to the men, humans. Brahmaji said, look, it's not my fault. You get what according to your karma. I don't give. It is as per your karma. You get as per your nature, as per your behavior, as per your karma. The demons are saying, oh, we don't understand this. How? Then Brahma said, okay, do this. Tomorrow I'll call all three of you. First, let's call the demons for a feast. They were distributed, the plates. First, we always distribute the plates, the leaf plates. We always, even in our mats, we always first distribute the plates, and then the water. We had a system in Mathura Mat used to. When we didn't have a lot of people in Gauriya Mats, very few guests will come, and we will first distribute the plates, then give water. Not like today when everyone is squeezed and too many people coming and everyone is just sitting anywhere. First, earlier it used to be water with plates, all the preparations, and everyone will sit nicely and not just here and there because of no space. So back to the story. So the demons were offered plates and place to sit. Brahmaji gave a condition. Look, you have all sat here for prasad. I have a rule. When you take prasad, with your hand, do not bend your wrist or your elbow. Your hand has to be very straight. But if you are going to eat something, you cannot have your hands straight. You have to move your wrist. You have to move your elbow. So you have to move the wrist at least, so that it can go in your mouth. The demons were like, how is that possible? How can we eat without bending our hand, without any movement? They didn't care. They just started eating. They didn't care who ate, who didn't eat. They just started eating. The nature of demon is like an animal, because the animal doesn't care. When they have to eat, they have to eat. When the demigods were called for the feast, they gave them the rule, the condition. Look, there is a condition. You cannot bend your hand. You cannot bend your hand. Your wrist and your elbow, you cannot move it. It has to be straight. The demigods were thinking how we would do this. So what they started doing, they started to somehow pop the things from the plate so that it can enter in their mouth directly from the plate. Now for the humans, they were told, look, they were said the humans were told the same thing, and the men they have intelligence, so they said, okay, we will sit here. The humans said, okay, we will not move our hand. We will just sit there, like make sure that make sure that we're sitting across. There's another line in front of us, so that they will feed each other, so that they can feed each other. Like, this is why men are intelligent, because they believe, like, I will have it, you will also have it, because men are clever. Humans are clever, and they have intelligence. So that's why it is said that even the demigods say it, that give us the birth of humans, because humans have intelligence. Even demigods sometimes pray to Brahma to give us intelligence, to make us human, so that we can have intelligence. But nowadays we see that asuras are they're entering the humans. Now we see that men are changing. It is not the nature of a man to snatch, to steal. The nature of a man is to have and also to offer. If one person is eating two rotis, it's their duty to offer the other two to somebody else. But this is not how the asuras are. So the demons and the demigods have been fighting since the beginning, as they are the son of the same father but two different mothers. So the Bali Maharaj is the son of Diti. It's a very beautiful story of Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj was born in the family of the Asuras. Even though he was born in Asura family, but he was nice. Some people are nice. There are exceptions everywhere. Some humans are good. Some humans are bad. Even some demigods are not very pure. They're not very nice. We have stories from the Bhagavatam for Indra and Chandra. Indra went to steal his guru's wife, Ahilya. We know that story. And Chandra has a story that Gautam Rishi had beaten Chandra, that Chandra still has the marks on it, and Indra still has those impressions. And now they're all turned into eyes in Indra's body. So it's not like all the devtas are super nice. There are some bad devtas also. And there's same like that. There's some good humans, bad humans. This also happens with asuras. There are bad asuras and good asuras. There's Prahlad Maharaj from the asura family. He was such a great devotee. It doesn't matter where you're born. The person gets the identity because of their nature and behavior. It doesn't matter where you're born. What matters is how your nature is. Hanuman was born in Asukul also, but Hanuman, we worship him. But Hanuman was born in a Pashu family, that is the animal, but we worship him. When we come to this temple, there's Hanumanji outside. We offer him pranam when we come here. So it doesn't matter where you're born or what family you're born in. What matters is your nature. That's what I'm saying. Even the Bali was born in Asur family, just like Prahlad Maharaj. Who's the son of Prahlad? Prahlad's son is Virochak, and his son is Bali. There's a saying that how a father is, that's how the son will be, but it always doesn't imply, because Hiranyakashipu was not a devotee, but Prahladji was. His son was Virochak. Virochak's son was Bali Maharaj. So he got the nature of his grandfather and his father. We're going to talk about Bali Maharaj now. But Bali Maharaj, he had nishtha, faith for his guru. Because he had guru nishtha, he achieved everything. Who's his guru? His guru was Shukracharya. He achieved everything by having faith in him. He even conquered the universe because of having faith in his guru. But how did he do it? Sometimes these devtas, these demigods would make offenses in the lotus feet of their guru Brihaspati, and that's how they will lose. There's a place for guru. There's a place in our hand. Like whoever has this part in their hand which is higher, that is for guru. Whoever has it higher in their hand, that person will have a lot of mercy from Gurudev. And the same, but if we somehow get less faith for Gurudev or make offense, then it's... Whenever you go to an astrologer, they will show you that whenever you'll see whenever you go to an astrologer, they will always notice this, and they will tell you how your guru is, how your planets are. Like whoever has it higher in their hand, that person is very lucky because they have the mercy of their guru. There's so many stories we know from Bhagavata that Indra Indra is getting Abhishek done. Then his Guru Brihaspati thought, oh, let me see what's going on there. He didn't ask me to come, but let me just go and see what's going on. So Indra was sitting on this amazing throne. It was decorated beautifully. All the demigods were praising Indra. Then Indra saw, oh, Gurudev is coming. Indra thought in the mind, if Gurudev comes, I have to sit down. If Gurudev comes, then I have to sit down. I have to get off the throne. Then the garland and everything will have to be offered to Gurudev. Everything will have to be offered to Gurudev. I won't get anything. Won't get anything. So Indra bowed his, like he started to look down on purpose. Brihaspati understood immediately that he doesn't want me to be involved in his festival. Because Indra started thinking that when Gurudev comes, I have to offer him the throne, and I will not get anything. That was very foolish of him. This is a story from Bhagavad. Gurudev knows everything. He knows everything. He immediately left the place. Then what did Indra get? He was soon defeated by the demons. Shukracharya told Asuras, look, the power of Indras have got less of the demigods. Go right now and attack them. Immediately, Bali Maharaj attacked the demigods, and the demigods started to scatter because they didn't have power at that time. They started to Mahadati was very worried. She was very worried, like what's going on? Like, how will my sons, all the demigods will get the position back? So that's why she went near Kashyapa. So there's a long story. Then she was asked to perform a fast. She performed a fast. As a result, that's how Aditi had the son Vamanadeva. Bali Maharaj, now he was the king of all three planets, the heavenly, mundane, and the lower planets. But he had the sattvic nature. He used to do fire sacrifice every day. He used to perform fire sacrifice, and whoever would come during his fire sacrifice, he would give donation. Whoever would come. So Vamanadeva started thinking, now this is the time. Now this is the time to ask for all the planets, all the kingdoms that he owns. So he took the form of a very small child as a Brahman. Brahman means somebody who's a dwarf. So there's a beautiful description how he was walking with an umbrella. He was so short that it was hard to see if there was anyone holding the umbrella. It just looked like the umbrella was walking on its own. A lot of when we have a beautiful description of Vamanadeva when he had an Upanayana sanskar, and all the demigods, all the gods came to offer many gifts. Now he reached the sacrifice place of Bali Maharaj. So Vamanadeva asked, please give me some donation. I'm the son of Brahman. How should a Brahman be? A Brahman? Vamanadeva said, I'm just a Brahman. I don't need anything. I just need 3 steps of land. And I just need a land measured with 3 feet. 3 steps. Bali Maharaj started laughing. Oh, just how small you are? That's how small your brain is. Oh, you have come to a king. Comes to a king and asks for a pumpkin. The cheapest is pumpkin. Maybe in Western countries it's expensive, but when I go to England, 1 kg of pumpkin is for £5. It's about 600 rupees. 400-600 rupees. 1 kg of, but here it's for 20 rupees, something like that. So if a king comes and asks for a pumpkin, king is, you have come to the king, ask for anything. Bali Maharaj said, oh, ask for a village. You're a Brahman. I'll give you a village. Ask for a city. And now what he's saying, he's asking for 3 steps of land, and with his tiny feet. Like his feet are so tiny, maximum 1 or 2 inches. So he started laughing. Then Vamanadeva said, oh, it's okay. I'll measure it with my feet. How should one be before asking for, before giving donation? You have to purify yourself, do some achman, and promise 3 times that you will give. So Bali Maharaj said, when he went to do achman, Shukracharya saw that, oh, this is no ordinary child. This is Vishnu himself, disguised as a dwarf. He's going to take everything. Shukracharya told Bali, this little child is Vishnu himself, do not give. Bali Maharaj said, Gurudev, today is my very auspicious day. The owner of everything, he has come here to ask me how lucky I am that he has come to me. What is wrong when Lord himself is asking for something? Bali Maharaj tried to explain. He tried to explain his Guru Shankaracharya. Look, Gurudev, Bhagavan is the owner of everything. He's the one who created all the Srishti, all the Brahmans. Innumerable universes. He's the one who has created. The actual creator of all this has come to me. How lucky I am. How lucky I am. It is of my most pleasure to give him. Shukracharya said, if you give everything to him, who will give dakshina to me? If you give everything to Vishnu, and who will give what to me? Bali Maharaj said, Gurudev, I'm so sorry. I am going to give Bhagavan whatever he asks for and everything that he asks for. Shukracharya started thinking, he's not going to understand. I'm going to try my best to stop this. And Vamanadeva started asking for Bali, come quickly, come quickly. So the part that Bali was going to use as the holy water to give the donation, Shukracharya took a form of a fish and entered that pot so that the water doesn't go out. Vamanadeva immediately understood that it's Shukracharya, and he said, okay, try to poke it, try to poke it with some grass or something so that water can come out. So when they were poking, it started to bleed, and Shukracharya he lost one eye. And then finally Bali Maharaj did Achman. It's also said that Guru is not Guru who cannot give the real benefit to the Sishya, and those parents are not parents who cannot give devotion to their kids, and those friends are not friends who cannot give devotion. The wife is not wife who's not going to inspire the husband for Bhagavad Bhakti. And the husband is not husband who's not going to encourage the wife to perform Bhagavad Seva. And the demigod is not demigod who cannot give Bhagavad Bhakti. You should abandon them. This is a very bitter instruction given in the Shastras. What's the real meaning of this human body? We're not going to take this with us, this body. Nothing is going with us. We are going to go alone. Just chant Hari's name. Whatever you collect, nothing is going to stay or go with you. Nobody goes with you. No matter what, however much you try, you have to go alone. So if you have to go alone, then why don't you dedicate for Bhagavad Seva? This is the essence of human birth, because nothing stays, nothing goes with you. So it's said in Bhagavata. It's said in Chaitanya Bhagavat, that is my only father and mother, that is my only Sadguru, that is my only friend who gives Bhagavad Bhakti in my heart. The person who gives bhakti in the lotus feet of Krishna is my best friend. That is why there's so many of these bitter things that are mentioned in the Shastras that we might not appreciate, but we have to tell them, because why do we come to a temple? Why do we go to a sadhu? For knowledge, for bhakti, right? So that's why we call you to come to temple, to take sadgyan with you, abandon the bad habits, abandon the bad things, to abandon the bad things. There was a old woman, she used to come for Bhagavad. Oh, the granddaughter used to say, oh, why do you go? You're so old, you can't understand anything. The old lady used to say, oh, you know what? I get really good sleep when I go to the Bhagavad. It's so relaxing. I sleep very well. Then the daughter-in-law would say, oh, that is not why you go to a sadhu. You go to a sadhu so that you can get rid of your bad habits and bad nature. You should go there to abandon your bad nature and to get good things, good habits, to gain knowledge and wisdom. The old lady said, okay, and I don't understand a thing from that katha. She said, okay. She just came as soon as the katha started. She just immediately fell asleep for many hours. 3-4 hours the katha was going on. And when finally the Kathavachik said Jada Shri Radha in love voice, she woke up. So we should go to the Sant Mahatmas. She started thinking, oh, I have to abandon something bad and take something good. So she started thinking, the worst thing is, my worst thing is my slipper. It's the worst. It is almost broken. It is so broken. I've used it for so many years. So I'm gonna leave my slipper there. And what is the good thing? And then she thought, oh, the best person, the best shoes in this class, in this katha, are the best thing in this class are the shoes of a man who has just come from London, and he has the best shoes, and I'm gonna steal those shoes. And I got your mats. So that's why I hear so many times, oh Maharaj, in Gaudiya Math, I always lose my shoes. And we never understand who is this person who takes our good shoes. And we see these broken shoes. The meaning is, the purpose of human birth is to do Bhagavad Bhakti. If you don't do Bhagavad Bhakti, then there's no point, it's useless. The husband is not a husband who cannot inspire the wife to do Bhakti, and that wife is not wife who cannot inspire the husband to proceed in Bhakti, and that demigod is not demigod that cannot inspire the human to do Bhagavad Bhakti. Our time is very less. Our time is almost over. This is Bhagavad Bhakti. That is why Bali Maharaj, because he had Bhagavad Bhakti, because he had the Bhakti, he gave up that guru. He didn't need that guru. He thought, what is the need of a guru who's against your Bhakti? You should give up that guru who's against your Bhakti. If guru is against Vaishnavas and that guru is Mayavadi, those who chant Aham Brahmasmi, we should also give up those gurus. And that guru who's foolish, who doesn't know, who doesn't have all the knowledge, and is engrossed and indulged in sense gratification, rascal. We shall also abandon that guru. If there are three of these conditions present in a guru, we should not accept that guru. We should abandon them. And it's also mentioned that if the guru is madhyamadikari, we should also abandon them. It's not like Western countries that where you marry one person, now marry another person, and then just have a record of how many people you married. You get these Guinness books. Oh, I married how many people? Thousands of wives or thousands of marriages I did, and you get names written in Guinness book. But this is not how the Indian culture is. It's not a thing to abandon guru. It only happens when there is this three condition. Then you should immediately abandon the guru. If the guru is madhyamadikari, and if he's not Mayavadi, he follows the Satmarg. If he doesn't do that, we should give up. Would you give up your husband when you find a richer husband? Oh, my husband is not so wealthy, but I find this man who's very rich and has a lot of money. We can't give up our husband and go. That's not what the Indian culture is. So, if we have guru, we are not supposed to abandon Diksha Guru. We should only give up when we see these three wrong habits in Guru. Only then we should abandon. We see this going on that, you just give up your Guru. This is not proper to give up your Guru. You will never get any happiness in this world or after you leave this world. Did Raghunadas Goswami, did he ever give up his Guru, Raghunadas Goswami? Nobody can be as equal as Rup Goswami or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But did he abandon his Guru? Did he ever take another Diksha? No. No, he didn't. You can take Siksha. If you see a Mahottam Bhagavat, go for, you should be very thankful and take Siksha. Take Siksha. How Raghunadas Goswami took Diksha from everyone, Rup Sanatan, everyone. But his Diksha Guru is always the one. But now what we're saying is that this Guru Shakracharya is not Guru. So we should give up that kind of Guru. Now I've finished here and I'll continue tomorrow.
सब ठीक है? अच्छा उनके ठाकुर जी फ्लोट करके आया कि नहीं है? हाँ यार और क्या? आपके लोग ऐसे में जैसे बहन जाते हैं